What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, I know, and I bet you guys missed me. You've probably been wondering where we've been. We have a build behind the scenes. We're probably about 3 episodes deep already. It's a really special build for a really special friend, but I don't want to upload those until basically almost done because there's a story behind it and it's taking longer to get some funds for it. So with that being said, this is kind of like an in-between video for you guys. For those of you that's new to the channel, my name is Jin, and here we do high-end builds, mainly S2000s and Hondas. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Anyways, you guys see me keep looking over here, and that's because in this episode we're gonna be doing a much needed upgrade on the S2000. As you know, the diff on here, even though it's I have a putty mod stage 4, but I blew a putty mod stage 2. I blew 4 other OEM diffs already. So today we're gonna be doing 8.8 and the Bulletproof ZF 5-speed. This came out of a 99 E36 M3. This is a 5-speed. And you guys are probably wondering why I switched to this. Well, for those of you that know, and for those of you that don't know, the OEM S2000 transmission, although it's the best shifting transmission ever made, it comes with a drawback. It's basically made of glass, and you know it's not made for any more than 200 foot-pounds of torque. Or that's what it's rated for, you know. Boosted applications, you know, I wanted to bulletproof my build, so that's why I went with this. I picked up this transmission from the junkyard for 650 bucks with 100,000 miles on it. And then over here we have a Ford 8.8 that my friend Hassan gave to me. He has 2 and he wasn't using this one, so he gave me this one. And then what we have here is a competition stage 2 twin disc for the E36 M3, 3.5 inch drive shaft pro. I wanted to bulletproof the system. Right now I have putty mod stage 4 diff in there. You know, I've never beaten on this car. I've blown 4 OEM diffs, and then I also blew a putty mod stage 2. So basically I just want to future proof and bulletproof the drive line. So that being said, this is what we're doing. So I already went ahead and I pulled off the OEM transmission. So now I'm gonna get to work on fitting up the adapter bracket. So I'll get back to you guys after I do that. So before we put the adapter plate on, I've been running into an issue with a leak here, and I found out that it was my rear main seal. So I went ahead and replaced that. So basically this is an inline pro kit. I recently found out that they've discontinued this kit for the E36, E46, but judging by this plate right here, I can see that I guess this is a plate that they make for all of their kits. That's why there's so many holes. But this one says F20, Z34, Z33, and the E46 transmissions. So I think these are still available. I don't know if they have the provisions for the BMW trans anymore though. I think they should. I mean, it doesn't make sense to redesign it or take holes out of a, you know, a CAD model that they already had. So, yep. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is make sure we line these dowels up. One thing I hate about the S2000 trans is these top 2 bolts. But when I pre-installed the plate on the transmission, we no longer have to deal with this. So that is a relief. I got the plate in, I got all the bolts in. The only thing I'm concerned about is this upper starter bolt. You see that? But it's a little bit long, so I don't know if it's gonna hit, because this thing doesn't come with instructions or anything, so we're just gonna wing it. If it does hit, I'll just back that out and then find a shorter bolt to go in there. It's just a 14 millimeter, so So the next thing we're gonna do is actually put the clutch in. That bad boy right there. Alright, so what we have here is a competition clutch twin disc. I know it looks crazy, like it's not a twin disc, but it is actually a twin disc. It just has this adapter on here. So I'm gonna get the flywheel on, and then I will get back to you guys. Every time I do a clutch job, I always buy a brand new washer, and the part number for that is 90429 PCX 000. And then I always get brand new flywheel bolts also, and this is the part number for it. So remember, you gotta use red Loctite, guys, and I'm gonna torque it to the OEM specs, which is 94 foot-pounds. All right, we're back. So we just want to dab it, just one dab like that. That should be enough. Do not put too much on there. All right, now we're gonna torque it. I bet you guys are probably wondering how the hell we're gonna do that, but I have a trick. All right, so what I like to do, take a bolt, this will work, and make sure you want to do it in a star pattern also. So got everything torqued. So before I put the clutch disc on, make sure you brake clean the surface. Always make sure the surface is clean, especially from your hand touching with the grease and everything. It helps bed it in better. What I'm gonna do is put one bolt in first, that way, because this clutch has a lot of moving parts. You know what I mean? And then I'll come back and see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so for these you want to use blue Loctite, and we're gonna torque it to 19 foot-pounds, but I like to do 20. You like talking to me while I'm trying to focus, don't you?
I'm trying to make conversation.
Don't. All right, now we're gonna double check, chat. Okay, so now the next thing is I gotta measure the air gap distance for the flywheel. So it's gonna take me a minute. All right, guys, day 2. Came back. Transmission is ready to go. I had to put spacers behind here because if not, I would have had to put like all these shims on there. Look at that. So I went to Ace Hardware and got some stainless steel spacers, and we're good to go now. So here's the transmission. So I went ahead and did hard line for the bleed line right here, and then this will be the feed line, bleed line. So remember, whenever you guys do this, the bleed line always has to be on top, because you know bubbles rise, so that way it's easier to bleed and get all the bubbles out. And then back here I put a garage logistics ship linkage in here. I don't know, I just thought it was necessary. Somebody told me that we need to do this. So engine is ready to go back in. Everything is ready to go. I got the flywheel torqued down. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do this myself because Jaden's not here right now, so wish me luck. I'm gonna put you guys down so I can put the transmission on the transmission jack, and we'll go from there.
If you don't like him black, give it to the big one. The first half of the year, he was outstanding. 21-1 was his touchdown to reception ratio. This game against Missouri that we spotlighted there was some of the best tape that you can see for a quarterback on your
This is sketchy.
What? Gonna lift this and remove this?
Yeah. We got her in, sealed. Now I just need to put the this bracket on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do that, and then I will show you guys what that looks like. It's in. I put the shift linkage in also, bolted up. Subframe bolts are all bolted. I just gotta torque them down. So now we're gonna be doing the diff. This is our diff setup. Got the Inline Pro V1s with the Ford Explorer 8.8. That's a built diff. And then we also got the DSS 2.9. So I'm gonna get these in first. I think I'm gonna put the front ears in first. These. Figure out how they go. And then we'll put the rear ones in. And then the diff. So, you know, these are great, but what sucks is there's no instructions.
Really? Not even a video tutorial?
Alright, so let me figure this out. I got the front ones in loosely. I think that it's made by design, that the holes are bigger, that way it has movement. But when you put these on, the one that says Inline Pro goes on the left side. It's pretty obvious. The one that says SFE, right here, get it? Goes on the right side. Okay, chat, so I got it in. I have a feeling we're gonna have to smack the crap out of this because that's exactly what I did Hassan's. But Hassan has the Super 8.8, which you'll see that car after this. But yeah, he has the new Super 8.8, I think. So it sits a little bit higher. Yep. So let's try it. Here we go, chat. Hold on, dude. Alright, chat, we back at it again. This is day 3. I finally got the diff in and all mounted and everything. It's all torqued down. It gave us trouble. So, pro tip for you guys. If you do come across this specific first gen kit from Inline Pro, put everything in loosely, especially these. Don't goof up like me. I tightened all that rear mount right there. I tightened everything down, and then I tried to feed this bolt in there, and it wasn't working. I cross-threaded this side, and then I had to struggle to find a M14 by 2.0 tap. So yeah. But transmission's in, adapter's in. See that? So before I put the drive shaft in, I'm gonna go up there and put in the shifter, because once we put the drive shaft in, that's impossible. So I'll see you guys up there. Alright, so this is the garage G-stick shifter that's included in the kit. It's no mounts, no drilling, cutting, or anything required. So basically it's just a sandwich. Yeah, it's a sandwich. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in, and then have Vivian on top hold this plate. Oh, also, so you guys see how this has this little empty spot? Usually on the OEM stuff, it has a foam piece in a boot in here, and then the foam covers around here so you don't see all that ugly stuff. Well, we can't run that with this. I mean, we can run the foam piece, but you know, me being extra as hell, I 3D printed this piece. Look at that. So it goes in like that. This also helps me line this up too. So essentially I'll go like that. So we got the shifter in, and there's a little bit of play. There's nothing much we can do. I mean, I'm used to my hybrid shifter, which there was no play at all. Like, I love the way that shifter was. But the shifts are nice though. Still is notchy. Just notchier than the OEM S2000. It's not as smooth, maybe because there's no oil in there. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gonna have to get some used to. And then all the way to the left, up. That's reverse. So here's our little cover. And then I also 3D printed this little shoulder thingy. Here you go, chat. Clean, eh? I was gonna put some little neon lights in here too, but the little rope light that I got is kind of corny, so it wasn't that bright. So now we're gonna go back down and get the drive shaft installed. Drive shaft time! Rest it up here. Got everything buttoned up already. I let this line drain overnight, so tomorrow I can just make this fitting. Just put like a 3AN on there, so it'll go up to that, and we can bleed the clutch and we'll be ready to go. It's the old putty mod here, but yeah, put the wheels and everything back on. So see you guys tomorrow when we get the car back on the ground and everything back on, and maybe go for a test drive, maybe next video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got the O2 sensor in, and then I also made a jumper harness for the reverse backup. So I got that little connector pigtail from AutoZone. Thankfully they had it in stock, so I just added a DTM connector to it, and we got it. So now we just got to do this clutch line, and I already crimped the new one on there. And this is my friend Lance. In case you guys are wondering, this is his shop. So he's got a lot of projects. Whose S15 is that?
That's Jeremiah's in the other three are mine.
Yeah. And then he has an NSX too. But it's in the shop right now. He's getting some upgrades, so I'm thankful for letting me borrow this, because I would have died doing this under a car. We're ready to roll. Got the line done. So now it's time to put in the fluids. I'm gonna put in the trans and diff fluid, and then I'll put the car back on the ground. We'll put the engine oil in. Maybe we'll start it and drive it. All right, chat. This is the moment of truth. This is day 4. Last night we got done putting everything together, and then I went to go and bleed the clutch, and it was leaking everywhere. Yeah, I forgot to tighten 2 lines on on the throwout bearing. So me and Jaden had to rip it all apart again, tighten those down, put it back. We didn't leave here till like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then after that, I tried to start it, and it started, and then I was letting the coolant bleed. It got hot, I turned it off, and then I went to turn it back on. It wouldn't start. So I've been tinkering with it all morning, and I found out that the problem was the Mugen switch. It shorted itself out. So here goes nothing. Wish me luck, guys. Yes! We're cooking, chat. We're cooking. So I would give you guys a ride along, but it's only me, and I don't want it to die. We got to get this car out of the garage. So yeah, I'll probably give you guys a ride along when we get Jaden back. So let's get out of here so I can give the shop back to my friend Lance.
Mm-hmm.